हैप्पी इंडिया डे। आज हम आए हैं IIM किसी बिजनेसमैन का पॉडकास्ट लेने नहीं, एक इंस्पायरिंग ex-IAS ऑफिसर जो अपनी जर्नी में बहुत कुछ हासिल किया है और बहुत हम्बल बैकग्राउंड से आके आज इतना कुछ वो IAS ऑफिसर से कमिश्नर बने, कमिश्नर से चीफ सेक्रेटरी ऑफ महाराष्ट्र बने। वो बहुत सारे पोस्ट पे बहुत सारे एरियाज़ में काम कर चुके हैं, मुंबई के कमिश्नर भी रह चुके हैं, हर एक चीज़ अचीव कर चुके हैं अपने लाइफ में। वो कौन से वैल्यू होल्ड करते हैं और वो उनकी लर्निंग स्ट्रक्चर, उनका लाइफस्टाइल जो उन्हें ग्रोथ के लेके जाते हैं। आज के पॉडकास्ट में हमने वो सारी चीज़ें डिस्कस किया है जो एक सक्सेसफुल ह्यूमंस अचीव करते हैं अपने लाइफ में। क्या वैल्यूज़, क्या लेसन, क्या जर्नी, और स्पेशली एज अ ह्यूमन बीइंग हाउ यू कैन कंट्रीब्यूट टुवर्ड द नेशन, वो भी हमने इसमें डिस्कस किया है। चाहे आप स्टूडेंट हो, चाहे वर्किंग मैन हो या वुमेन हो या कोई भी हो, हर एक के लिए ये पॉडकास्ट बहुत ही इंस्पायरिंग होने वाला है। डू वॉच दिस पॉडकास्ट टिल एंड और प्लीज़ राइट योर 3 टॉप लर्निंग एट टैग अस ऑन इंस्टाग्राम किस्सा आइडिया का। दिस इज़ योर चांस टू लर्न एंड ग्रो। हैप्पी लर्निंग। सो वेलकम सर।
थैंक यू।
सो सबसे पहले हम आपकी जर्नी से स्टार्ट करना चाहते हैं। लाइक हाउ डू यू थिंक यू बिकम अ IAS ऑफिसर इन 1985?
Yeah, so my journey began, I was studying in a government school, which is central school. And during that time, it started developing in me the ambition to become a civil servant. Slowly, of course, not as youngsters, you are not totally into any particular ambition. But slowly that idea was building up in my mind. And then from central school, I studied in Patna, Bihar. And from there, after completing my 12th, I went to Delhi for doing economics in Delhi University, which I completed in 1984. Economics, as you know, is a very practical subject. So as you do economics, you also come face to face with a lot of public policy. And particularly, when I got into Delhi School of Economics, all our professors were working in some sort of public policy field. So we had Dr. Sukumai Chakravarti, very eminent economist of his time, and he used to do a lot of work for Indian government. We had Mr. Tendulkar, who is credited for poverty line, poverty estimations. We had Raj Krishna, who was very eminent agricultural economist, and lot of them. Also in Delhi School of Economics in those days, we used to have guest faculties coming, very eminent. So Amartya Sen used to come quite often to give lectures on economics and philosophy. We used to also have Dr. Manmohan Singh come in and give some guest lectures. So overall, I found that economics aligns very well with public policy. And so that took me into this domain of public policy, and what best place to work in the field of public policy than to get into Indian administrative service. So that is how that ambition developed in my mind, and then I started working for it while I was still doing my post-graduation. And luckily, because I got good education and luck favored me, so I made it into IAS.
Yes.
Both a matter of making effort as well as the issue of getting, being lucky that you can get into IAS. That we have seen. The way our civil service is designed, there are 2 types of integrity that are very important. The first integrity is what everybody understands integrity to be in terms of financial integrity. That is that no officer exploits his or her official position for unlawful gratification. That is to earn money beyond what is authorized by government salary. And the second part of integrity is intellectual integrity, intellectual honesty. That is, you give your opinion after due deliberation, after due consideration of all the legal and financial aspects of whatever you are dealing with, and give a free and frank opinion to the decision maker. Or when you are yourself the decision maker, take a decision based on ethical considerations in mind. So these two types of integrity are extremely important for a successful civil servant. If either of the two is missing, there's going to be a serious problem. So I'll give example. Suppose there's somebody who is honest in financial terms, but in terms of intellectual integrity is not honest. He doesn't give his honest opinion, his or her honest opinion. He or she doesn't look at all the aspects of legality, morality before taking decision or before recommending a decision. So his or her honesty, mere financial honesty, is no use. Likewise, if somebody is very good, very professional in processing, proposals that come before them, but is complicit or involved in financial corruption, then that is also problematic. So we need, for civil servant, an ideal civil servant is one who displays both the qualities of financial integrity and intellectual integrity. So I think keeping that in mind and looking at some examples that people have not been displaying integrity to the level expected. So UPSC has introduced this subject right from the stage that you start preparing for the exam. और बाद में भी तो वहीं से शुरू हो जाएगा. फिर आप सिलेक्ट होके मसूरी आएंगे, मसूरी में भी एथिक्स पढ़ाए जाते हैं, और बाद में भी एथिक्स का रोल पूरे जिंदगी में सर्विस में रहेगा. तो ये एक अच्छी पहल है, मुझे लगता है. एथिक्स शुरू से ही पढ़ाया जाना चाहिए. ऐसे तो मैं अभी बाकी भी फील्ड में देखता हूँ, कोई भी फील्ड, सिविल सर्विस में तो होना ही चाहिए, पॉलिटिक्स में होना चाहिए, कॉर्पोरेट जगत में होना चाहिए. क्योंकि जब तक एथिक्स नहीं होगा तब तक कोई भी संस्थान जो है ठीक से नहीं चलेगी. फाउंडेशन.
सर, जैसे आपने मसूरी की बात करी ली, तो कैसा रहा आपका एक्सपीरियंस लबासना में?
तो बहुत ही अद्भुत एक्सपीरियंस रहता है. और 1985 में जब सिलेक्ट हुए फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में इतनी ऊंची रैंक से, तो एक बहुत एक्साइटमेंट था. और बहुत यंग भी थे हम, 23 साल के, 23 साल के. तो करीब करीब एक स्टूडेंट की तरह ही हम मसूरी पहुँचे. जैसे एक स्टूडेंट जुबिलेंट पहुँचता है वैसे ही पहुँचे. और मसूरी में लबासना में बहुत अच्छा हमें एक्सपीरियंस ऐसा आया कि एक तो जो क्लासरूम टीचिंग होती थी, बहुत प्रैक्टिकल तरीके की टीचिंग होती थी. तो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के बारे में बताते थे, फिर सिविल प्रोसीजर कोड, क्रिमिनल प्रोसीजर कोड, क्रिमिनल लॉ, सिविल लॉज, तो हर तरह के कायदे कानून सिखाए जाते थे. पॉलिसी कैसे बनती है उसके बारे में बताए जाते थे. सो ऑल दैट वाज वेरी एक्साइटिंग. Equally exciting was to meet people from IAS as well as other services who had qualified with us. So we have something called a batchmate concept. So there's a bonding that happens in academy among the batchmates. So that bonding enriches you. It's like building a social capital, a social network of friends who will later on be there in all the states and the ministries and departments. So that is a very exciting aspect of Labasana training. And also there are a lot of team building efforts that go on. So we are sent on a village visit in a team. So we not only get exposure to the life of a village, but also we build a team because we stay together in a village. We go on a trek, we go on a Bharat Darshan. So all that helps us to learn about this country that we are going to serve. Luckily, I had traveled many parts of India even before getting into IAS, but not everybody gets that chance. So through Bharat Darshan, lot of people were able to see parts of India that they had never seen before. Even I remember I chose Northeast for my Bharat Darshan. So visiting all the seven sisters, so to say, Assam, then Meghalaya, Manipur, Tripura, and Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland. So all that was very exciting, very exciting. We got to see the life there, the culture, and everything. So likewise, every other batchmate, they went to different parts of the country, and they also saw our beautiful country. Another exciting part of that training program was army attachment or military attachment, because some went to army, some went to navy, some also to air force. So understanding how our army functions in a very difficult terrain is very insightful. I went because I had chosen Northeast, so I had gone to that border with China in the Arunachal Pradesh. And even reaching that border was so difficult. You have, it's a snow-clad area, very hilly terrain. So you go all the way. You see how our soldiers are positioned there, and how much difficulty they work. So it shapes your thought process, personality, and you can see various parts of the country. What are the difficulties of working there? So that was army attachment was very exciting. Another very insightful part of the training was attachment with a public sector undertaking. So I went to Bhilai steel plant, and we stayed there for a week or so, and saw how a government-owned company produces steel and various other related products. So public sector attachment was also very exciting, and then it all culminated in attachment with the parliament. Yeah. So at that time it was the old building parliament. So we went in there, and we during parliament attachment we had an appointment with the then Prime Minister, Mr. Rajiv Gandhi. He had, as you all know, after in 1984 he became Prime Minister. So ours was a 1985 batch, and we landed up for Parliament attachment in early 1986. And he was the Prime Minister, so we had a meeting with him.
So people call you go as a student, you become come after as officer.
You come out as an officer. Yes.
So it is a life changing.
Life changing, absolutely life changing, and they still maintain that standard. I have visited Labasna after that on number of occasions, and number of batches I have seen. So they maintain that standard, definitely.
Every UPSC aspirant have a dream to
Yeah. Yes.
So, what was your first posting where?
I got Maharashtra cadre because I had high rank and I belonged to Maharashtra, so I got by my choice. And in Maharashtra cadre, my first posting as a trainee officer was in a district called Jalgaon. So Jalgaon is in North Maharashtra, and very exciting district because it has a rich blue black cotton soil, and it is known for production of cotton and bananas of a particular variety, and number of other crops typical for this area. And so seeing that whole agricultural economy thriving around cotton as a cash crop and various other crops was very exciting. and basically things like going to do crop cutting experiments. So to figure out how much yield is going to come, you go to a field by random sampling, go there and take a plot of 10 meter by 10 meter and cut the thing and weigh it on a scale. So those things were there part of the training. In fact, I was, even when I was attached to the survey department, we were told how to measure land. Okay. So they used to have those, they call Shanku Sakri method, iron kind of thing, and then they would measure each piece of land. So that was the old technology. Now, of course, they have satellite and plane table and various things. So we learned from there how to measure land, because that is absolutely foundational to understanding land governance, how land is measured. So from there, how land is measured, how land records are maintained, to how land transactions are carried out. That is sale or transfer of property. So all basic aspects of land management that we were taught in our district training. And of course, along with that, implementation of various welfare programs.
You have done the 10th from Patna.
Yeah.
So why do you not choose Patna? Because that is
Or Bihar.
Bihar.
As a Bihar cadre. Well, so what happened was that when our batch came, they had changed the cadre allotment system. Before our batch, what they used to ask was your preference of states. So you could give Bihar or this or that, whatever you want. You can give a sequence of preference. Now in our batch, what they did, they suddenly changed it, and the only question they asked was whether you want to go to home state. So you have to say yes or no. If you say yes, and if you are in merit, you will get your home state. If you say no, or if you are not in the merit to get your home state, they would put us into a random roster allotment system. And so that looked quite uncertain.
Yes, definitely.
Because you don't know where you will land up. At least home state, I know my home state.
Yes.
If my luck favors, I get high rank and other things work out, I'll get my home state. So because of that change, I had no option to choose any other state. So I said, they asked whether you want to go to home state. Yes. भाई अपना नंबर आ गया, रैंक आ गया, तो कम से कम महाराष्ट्र चले जाए. If Maharashtra was not, if that had not happened, then by random, you might either get any state by alphabetical order. Whatever falls against your name, you will get. So that looked a bit uncertain. So this also government has been changing. Hamare time it was just this, then later they created some cluster of states.
So you also like Mumbai Commissioner and you work on the BMC helpline number 1916.
Yes.
How was that like?
Yes, so as a Mumbai Commissioner, one of the things was that this is a very service oriented organization.
Yes.
It has to serve people every day. It has to supply water, it has to make sure that garbage is removed, sewer lines work, drainage systems work, roads are, potholes are filled. And so it's a very highly service oriented organization, and it has to perform to a certain standard because this is financial capital of India.
Yes.
So to do that, we thought that we must have a helpline for people, and they call upon that helpline. Their complaint is registered, and through a IT based system, it is transferred to the person who is responsible for attending. So that is what we created. We also thought that Mumbai also faces risk of various disasters. In July 2005, we had the massive cloud burst and resultant flooding. So to meet with all these exigencies, we thought we must have a toll-free helpline
Yes.
where you can ring up from anywhere and lodge your complaint, and the system will take care of that. So this was part of what we call responsive governance. That we must respond to citizens, and citizens should have a common helpline, easy to remember number, so that their complaint, they can lodge their complaints.
And it is one of your legacy contribution to the government.
Yeah, so we started it very small with just one or two computers in the very early 2000s, and over the years it has evolved. And today now, if you go to BMC,
They have a department for
they have a department, plus there's a whole, the control room. Now it has CCTV network also, and if you go to control room, you can see that, say you can choose a particular location and turn the CCTV camera to see what is happening there. So flooding, etc., or any other exigency, we are able to manage from that control room quite well. And the importance of that control room can be highlighted that every year you will see before monsoon or any threat of cyclone or any other thing, you will see even the Chief Minister visits that control room with the Commissioner. So this is it has been a very, I feel happy that I was instrumental in getting it done.
It's a useful, like
very practical, very useful, very practical thing.
But sometimes it's lacking with the doing the work, because as per the citizen charter, one work have to done in the 4 day.
Yeah.
But they delay too much.
They delay, So citizen charter was also an idea, because ultimately we are, as a service organization, whatever service we provide, we have to provide in a given time frame.
Yes.
Now, making it all as a legal obligation is not possible, because the organizational capability sometimes may not match.
Yes.
So citizen charter creates a pressure to deliver in a certain time frame, but it is not a legal mandate, in the sense that if you fail to do it, then there is a fine or something like that. That is not there.
Not there.
So it's a one step forward, I would say, that through citizen charter we build a pressure on the organization to deliver within the time limit prescribed. The next step is that right to service. You must have heard of that Right to Service Act. And in Right to Service Act, whatever services are notified in that right, if it is not given in the prescribed time period, then there are consequences.
You can
in terms
appeal.
of fines, you can appeal and things like that. So that is another level. So citizen charter is a level of service where it's desirable that a service is given in a certain time frame. Right to service is those set of services where it is mandatory, and if not given, there are consequences. So this is how the services are categorized.
If you think
Services are put under right to service. Say 25 services are notified in right to service, where if you don't follow the time frame, the organization is liable to fine, etc. 75 services remain like the citizen charter. There is a deadline, there is a time limit, but no consequence, adverse consequence. It's a desirability. Now, slowly, some of what is in the desirable category, citizen charter, can move into right to service. As soon as you set up the infrastructure to deliver in that time. That is the point.
Yes.
Otherwise, what will happen if you put all services there and the capability of the organization is not developed, then you will have officers facing only fines. That will demotivate them. That every city or urban area must have a development, which is basically to say how the land available in that city will be used. Where will you have roads, where will you have gardens, where will you have recreational grounds, where will you have schools, maternity homes, and so on. So you have to spell it out.
So you have expertise in urban plannings.
Yeah.
So we now see the Mumbai's basically focus on the beautification. So do you think Mumbai need beautification or Mumbai need a space to handle that much people?
Well, beautification, I would say that all cities need to look aesthetically beautiful. You can't have a dirty looking infrastructure or roads or say, dividers and all. So all that has to look elegant. So to that extent, beautification is necessary.
Yes.
If BMC or any other organization is doing it, it is welcome that they do it. Coming to how much development should happen in a city. So Mumbai is a landlocked. It has sea from all sides, and several years ago we had made a concept called carrying capacity. Looking at Mumbai as a island or like a vehicle.
Yes.
You have a vehicle, so RTO gives a carrying capacity. You can seat 7 people or 14 people. So that is the official carrying capacity of the vehicle. Likewise, we had tried to compute the carrying capacity of Mumbai. Treating Mumbai as a vehicle, how many people can live here, and taking into account how much water is available, how much road space is there, and things like that. So I think we had come out with a figure of 1.5 crore or something, or 1.25 crore. I don't remember exactly, but those studies are there. And so the idea should be that whatever is the carrying capacity, the city must carry just those many people.
Yes.
But as you have seen in vehicles also, you have 7-seater vehicle carrying 10 people, or things, or buses or local trains. So likewise, Mumbai also carries much more than its official carrying capacity. But take a developing country, that every city or urban area must have a development.
I think like this.
A very good experience. Much of my tenure as Chief Secretary was devoted to managing COVID. And it was the second wave of COVID during my tenure, which was the most challenging part. Because we had to deal with a strain of COVID that engaged with lungs. And people required oxygen to survive, through that intense period of infection. And getting oxygen at that time was really a challenging task. You would have seen in many parts of the country that oxygen deficiency was felt. But we managed to ensure that oxygen supplies remained smooth. And in that, of course, largely since the state was led by Uddhav Thackeray as Chief Minister. So he supported us in our quest for getting oxygen supplies in place, for getting medicines, for getting PPE kits. So whatever decisions were required, he was fully supportive. And the very positive side was that he was open to listening to advice from experts. So we had a group of doctors who were experts in, pulmonary, that lung-related thing, cardiologists, pulmonologists, and even public medicine. And all of them, that group of doctors, they would meet very frequently and give their recommendations to the Chief Minister. And in most of the cases, Chief Minister would act upon those recommendations. So if we have come out successfully from that COVID management, that COVID period, it is largely due to this particular style of leadership where the experts had a say, and they
see, like if you say I want to become an IAS officer, they say you have to work under the MLA who are not educated more than you, and they will give you the instruction. So did you, in your like tenure, have you ever faced a difficulty like with any politics parties or like doing the work?
Yeah, so I will first dispel this notion that MLAs are not educated. And many people have that notion. That is probably because there is no minimum educational qualification criteria for an MLA. That does not mean that only illiterate people become MLA. There are very highly educated people who become MLAs and MPs. So they are educated. Let's put it, most of them. Rarely you will find somebody who is not educated. The most important thing is that MLAs come from a political system.
Yes.
So they come through a political party, and political party has its own agenda, whichever political party. They want to promote certain aspects of their manifesto, and that is why they are elected. And it may happen that their pursuit of some aspects of their manifesto may lead to some clash or difference of opinion with the bureaucrat who is tasked to administer based on constitution and laws. So this kind of difference of opinion may happen, but that is still it's resolvable in the sense that through give and take of ideas it can be resolved. The problem happens when the other aspect of politics, that is, generating unlawful money for the political system. See, that is a very big issue. So, if a bureaucrat has to be complicit towards that exercise of generating unlawful money, that creates a very big ethical conflict.
Yes.
And the conflict may become intense, and mostly the political person gets upper hand because the powers of transfer are with them. So the bureaucrat may get transferred. So this part is very challenging. I would say that one of the jobs of civil servant of at least IAS, IPS level is to insulate governance from the negative aspects of our democratic polity. Negative aspect being, the need for cash to win elections and so on and so forth. So they create certain pressures upon governance. If not checked, governance can simply go into a rabbit hole of bad decisions, bad quality of execution of works. Lot of horrible things can happen if that insulation is not put in between. That is where I think the struggle is more intense.
Because
no post is considered as punishment posting. So I would say that this is the challenge which honest officers may face. That they may get transferred more frequently. They may get transferred to distant places. They may never get challenging positions to work. So these are the issues that are very much there. And lot depends on the head of the administration, that is the Chief Minister. Because it is ultimately they have to deliver good governance also. So they can't put their henchmen in all the positions.
Yes.
So good governance will not happen. So yes, all this balancing has to be done by the leaders in the state.
Yes, it is a reality.
It is a reality.
We have to
Yes,
accept.
yes. Limited purpose was 6 months or so, 7-8 months I was there. And obviously Chief Secretary is a statutory post, so it has to be, it will have a main position in governance. All other positions in the Chief Minister office are like advisory positions. So, but after retirement it is okay, you take advisory position if offered. Yeah. Chief Secretary's post. So first of all you have to, I am talking from the perspective of young aspirants. Okay? So the first is that if anybody is aspiring to become a civil servant, IAS officer, then the best course is to try and get it as early as possible. So the minimum eligibility age is 21 years. The day you become eligible, as early as possible, you have to get it. That will give you the length of service long enough to reach highest position. So that is a, how should I say, necessary condition, not sufficient. That is, after that you have to acquire qualities of, as I said, honesty, then professionalism, and ideological neutrality. These three are essential that you build over a period, and then you are well entrenched to get higher positions like Chief Secretary or Secretary in Government of India, or if luck favors, Cabinet Secretary, or other positions like SEBI Chief or RBI or UPSC or whatever. There are so many positions. So you need to start early. That is the main thing. And then during the career, it's a long career, 37, 38 years, you have to build these three attributes. Without that, there is no possibility.
At IMM.
Yes.
So what made you to like do the work for the citizens, for the cities, and for your growth?
So one is to read a lot, conceptual ideas, how people are writing, various fiction, non-fiction, all sorts of books one must read, and travel a lot, learn by traveling and meeting people, and basically I think also. So that is very important, and of course gaining as much knowledge as possible.
One word define a good leadership.
Honest.
Great. One historical leader you admire.
Nehru.
Wow. If you're not a public servant, then what?
Teacher.
Great. One daily habit that keep you sharp.
Reading.
Wow. Civil service in 3 words.
Very challenging.
Yes. What more important, vision or execution?
Vision.
Great. Book that changed your perspective.
Oh, so many of them. No, a lot of books. Difficult to say which one really.
If you get a chance to go for the dinner, if you will choose live one or that one, anyone, like
What? Dinner.
any.
Like?
For example, if you got a chance to do the dinner with your like inspiration one, who will be?
Well, dinner with an inspiration. I think it would be my teacher, Sukamai Chakravarti. Of course, he is no more, but dinner with him would be
Great.
really exciting. Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Great. Message for young aspirant of UPSC.
Message is start early, try to get in at as young age as possible. Then acquire the 3 attributes of honesty, professionalism and neutrality, and try to rise to the highest positions.
Great.
Yeah.
Yes. You have to finish this sentence. A good officer should always
Be honest.
I hope you like this podcast. Do follow us on Spotify, Instagram, and watch our latest podcast on Spotify. Thank you.